Yes guys, back with another video. So today in this one, I'm going to be showing you that the AI prompt engineering system that 10x my bot's performance. And now I call this the RTG system, and I'll break this down soon in this video, within a few minutes. So this video is for any platform you build your agents on as well. So these prompts can work for if you build your agents out on VAPI or high level or even Make. And the way I'm going to be teaching you how to build these prompts today, you can use it for any niche. So no matter what sort of niche you build your chatbots out in or your AI agents in, it doesn't matter, because this video is going to help you anyway. And make sure you watch till the end of the video, because I'm going to give you a free guide as well. So let's get into this. So here's the intro to the video. So most people think their AI agent is underperforming because of the software, but 90% of the time it's because of the prompts they're writing. So in this video, in this video, I'll show you the same prompt engineering I use to sell chatbots for like 6K without changing the platform, but just the way we change the prompts in the bot. Section 1, here's the core issue. The biggest mistake people make is prompting with single to little instructions, so they're barely putting anything. And I'll be showing you a way how you can, actually properly prompt these bots. So most people will prompt it like you're a sales assistant, you book calls, you work for a company name, along with just limited information around their business and their offer. And this will literally make the agent act like a bot. So the right way is by using the RTG system, which is the role, task and guideline system. It goes from this bot kind of works to holy shit, this literally sounds like a human. So section 2 is going over now the role, task and guidelines, this 3-part system. So the role, and this is where you define the personality, tone and behavioral rules of the agent, not your own assistant, but you work for business name, your human assistant helping customer name, getting clarity on service. And what these are here are custom values. So if you build your agents out in high level, you'll be familiar with these. So, and this is just a way. So let's say your custom value for business name is, let's say you're a chiropractor and your chiropractor clinic is called Align Well Clinic. That will be inside this business name's custom value. And if you don't use custom values, then you can just input here, work for, Align Well Clinic, and then get clarity on service. So if you don't want to use custom values, you can just give a detailed example and detail around your service, so the AI doesn't miss anything and doesn't guess anything. So speak casually, use short phrases, avoid sounding like a robot, never mention your AI. And obviously today I'm going to be giving you examples, but you need to add on to these examples of what your business is around and what you offer. So a good role description is packed with personality. You tell it what to say, what not to say, and how to carry itself in a conversation. And this is so important, because this is going to help your bot not actually sound like a bot. And this is also where the tone and writing style matter. If your business, let's say, is high trust or high ticket, you want your bot to sound friendly but also have an authoritative tone. So task. This is where where you make your ask crystal clear. If your prompt is vague, then your agent will just guess. So instead of qualify the lead and book a call, you want ask them what kind of marketing they're doing, if they're interested. Ask who their current provider is. If they pass both, then offer to book a strategy call. Literally tell the bot in detail your qualifying process, so it fully knows what to say, what to ask to qualify these leads. So you need to be constantly giving the AI good and bad examples. These GPTs and agents follow so much better when they actually know why they're doing something. They're not guessing. So then we have the last part of the RTG system, which is guidelines. And this is where most people will skip. But if role is the personality and task is the action plan, then guidelines are like the guardrails basically. So you hear some like guidelines you could use for your bot. So keep responses under 20 words. Never ask a new question until the last one has been answered. Only offer to book call if they answered yes to the last at least two questions. And you need to repeat the script's logic here too. So section 3, advanced prompting techniques. Repetition. Now this is an underrated part. So if you want your bot to follow the scripts, then you need to repeat key rules in multiple places. So let's say you have a process that is really important in your business. You need to be mentioning that at least 2 or 3 times to the AI that it's so important that they don't miss this step, because it's crucial. Don't assume just once is enough. Embed your core logic in both task and guideline sections, and that's what makes your agent consistent. We've also got examples and illustrations. So when the desired tone or phrasing is hard to describe, just show it. Bad. So this is what I meant by giving good and bad examples. Bad, don't sound too robotic. Here's a good example. Say, let me check that for you instead of processing requests. Say, wait, say that again instead of, I didn't understand your response. So it's just making sure your bot actually sounds like a human, because no human saying processing request. And if they do, they just sound like an AI. But examples train the model better than long explanations. Include them in the right prompt. And then we have conversation context. So this is part of the advanced prompting techniques. So set the scene. Tell the bot why this conversation is happening. A lead just filled out a form asking about X. They expect a follow-up call. Or they're calling in with a complaint about a missed delivery. Your job is to collect what went wrong and reassure them. Now, this will depend on what you primarily use your bot for. So you might have your bot for customer service, or let's say you run ads for someone, and then you have an outbound caller, and they, you're just giving them the guidelines of what to expect in that call. And we also have iterative prompting, and this is the part where most people skip. They write a prompt once and then launch. They barely even test it. You need to test it. I'd say at least test it at least 20 to 30 times. Well, that's what I do anyway. And I think that's the best way, because you might, test it and something goes wrong, and then you correct it, and then you think, oh, okay, that's it, that's done. And then you test it again and realise, it isn't right. But that's also, you're gonna have to go into many chat logs that your agent has as well to see where it's going wrong and where you can tweak it. So send it 10 different conversation styles, watch where it breaks, and tweak the wording and reorder instructions and reframe examples. How to test your prompts like a pro. So in this section, I'm going to show you at the end of this section a live example of testing a chatbot and how your chatbot should sound and how it should either handle objections, how it should, have a conversation with someone. So yeah, the prompt doesn't live on paper. You have to test it in real conversations. So use mock chats, call recordings, or even like role play with the agent. Act out a real conversation it might have. So, but now I'm going to go over to VAPI and I'm going to show you a chatbot that I used, and a live example of how you can test your bot. So for context around this bot, this is an outbound AI cold caller that I built, and what it does is it kind of goes over my offer, handles objections, and it also books people into my calendar. So I've got 2 automations here that once a certain action takes place, then the bot then uses these tools here. And I have my prompt here. I'm not going to go through all of that, but you can just pause bits of this. As you can see, I've got like a step-by-step guide of how the conversation should be held out. So I'm just going to have a quick chat with the agent, and you can see what it does. So I'll turn these on because I'll show you after. It will also book it into my calendar. So let's talk with the assistant. I'm not too sure if you'll be able
Hey, this is Daniel. Is this a good time to talk?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. So I'll keep this quick. How's your day going?
It is going well.
Glad to hear that. So just to jump right in, we help businesses like yours add an extra 5 to 10,000 in revenue in under 45 days. We do this by generating leads and converting them into booked appointments automatically using AI. It's a done for you system. Right now, I'm guessing you either rely on your staff to follow up with leads or you might be missing bookings because no one has time to chase every prospect. Would you say that's true for your team?
Yeah, it is, but how would you help me with this?
Great question. So just so I don't assume, how are you handling lead follow-ups and bookings right now? Is it mostly manual calls or do you have a CRM in place?
Manual calls.
Got it. Sounds like a lot on your plate. Out of curiosity, what's the biggest headache for you right now? Getting enough leads, chasing them down, or turning them into actual appointments?
Turning them into appointments.
Totally makes sense. Here's what we do differently. We don't just send leads, we close them. We run lead gen campaigns and have a voice AI that acts like a front desk rep. It follows up, qualifies leads, and books them into your calendar, all done for you. Honestly, it's like having a full-time SDR who never sleeps or drops the ball. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome. And I get it. AI can feel a bit new for some folks. That's why we offer a full 7-day test run. If you don't see results, you don't pay. No stress, no weird contracts. Would you be open to a quick call to walk through how it works? I've got a demo that shows it all in under 10 minutes.
Yeah, can I book a growth call with you?
Absolutely. What works better for you, tomorrow afternoon or Thursday morning? Just a heads up, the times will be in London time, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, can I book a call for Friday at 5 p.m.?
Just to let you know, Friday's last available time slot is actually at 6 p.m. London time. So if you want to book for Friday, I can offer you 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m., 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m., or 4 p.m. Which one works best for you?
2 p.m.
Perfect. So just to confirm, you're booking a growth call for Friday at 2 p.m. London time. Now, can I get your full name, phone number, and email to lock that in?
Yeah, my name is Daniel. My number's 12345, and my email's hi@gmail.com.
Great, Daniel. Just to confirm, you've got a growth call booked for Friday at 2 p.m. London time. Your phone number is 12345, and your email is hi@gmail.com. Is that all correct?
Yeah, book the call.
Give me a moment. Just a sec. Awesome. Your growth call is booked for Friday at 2 p.m. London time. Just a quick check. Are you the main decision maker when it comes to operations or marketing?
And there we have it. So it's booked it into my calendar. And, there you can see that it literally speaks like a human. Well, it's depending on what the provider you use. I think Go High Level voices are probably a little bit better than VAPI. But that's what I mean by prompting it well with examples and what your offer actually goes through. And you have to have such a detailed explanation, because if I didn't then my AI would be guessing what my offer is. There would be things wrong. So if they were to hop on the call with me and my AI has told them something, like a part of my offer that isn't actually even a part of my offer, they're going to, instantly just lose trust with us. So that's the way. That's an example there. So we'll go back over to the rest of the slides. So here's the last section now. So if you can get this role, the RTG structure correct, so again, role, task, guideline, get all this correct, and you treat prompt writing as an iterative process, then you actually get agents that can replace staff. And the amount you can charge for these, just replacing staff, is crazy, because over time you're going to be saving the company money. So let's say you charge a setup fee, and VAPI also has a cost of, like, depending on there, I think it's 9 cents a minute on my bot that I have. But over time, you're going to be saving companies so much money. So you can charge a hefty setup fee. And if you want a full prompt engineering breakdown, along with tested prompts, a full guide, all for free, just click the second link in the description. So I hope you've got value from today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.